So, Knight, what if you had to choose a sauce to eat your chicken with? What one would you use?
Depends on what kind of chicken, though, is my real question.
Uh, KFC.
KFC. I don't eat KFC as often as I used to.
Oh God, this is loud. That was loud. Oh my God.
Normally, normally I would just use honey. As what I would use is just honey.
Honey?
Yes, honey.
That's definitely an interesting take for sure. I mean, some people be like, "Why would you use honey?" Like, honey on chicken's actually really good. Like, any of y'all ever have like chicken and waffles? Like, you eat them with syrup, So it's not
Yeah.
it's not a weird thing. I mean, yeah, I'd go with something like that. Honestly, if I were to eat chicken, maybe KFC or something, I would do that. I'd do like a chicken and waffles type thing. I'd mix like a little bit of syrup with a lot of hot sauce because it's sweet and it's
Yeah.
also like spicy and it's got a kick to it. Don't knock it till you try it. Some people are probably judging me like watching this and be like, "What the hell?" But it's really good. I also like barbecue sauce. It's another thing I'd use for sure with chicken. But anyways, guys, what's up? Is your boy Kimbo here? I know long intro, but sitting and talking with Knight in the VC, all that good stuff.
And
Hey, and we're doing another unboxing. So we got the epic Bakugan Gundalian Invaders, Super Assault Bakuvice, Haos Clawsaurus, and the Ventus version as well, man. So two Super Assault Bakugan up in here. They both look really, really sick. Super Assault's being the one that Bakugan evolved into. I honestly can't remember what evolves in the Clawsaurus, but overall it's really, really sick. The design for it, just a menacing kind of monster scorpion type Bakugan, just having a big freaking metal vice in the middle. That's terrifying, man. Honestly, you think about that design, like you see a giant monster like this chasing after you, that'll be wild. But yeah, overall, both of them looking really, really sick. Old school packaging with them. Just the Super Assault packaging, man. The Gundalian Invaders packaging, it hits in the heart for sure. Then it shows actually in the back. You rub the code, then type it in. Bakugan Dimensions when it was a thing. You know, I wish they never took it down because I would have loved to get into it. Like when I was younger, I only found out about Dimensions during Mctanium Surge. And then by that point, they were just shutting it down. And I was like, well, damn it. All right, well, never mind. But, yeah. So, anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get into them. This one actually, came a little, separated. And if you're wondering where I got them from Can. Same as everything else I've been opening for this crazy wave of, old school Bakugan unboxings. The link to his page will be in the description of this video for anybody who's interested in any products. But, yeah. So, let's see. Get those out of there. Now we got to get the Haos version. You. And you. And you out of there. All right. And now we're good. Well, besides those. Okay, so now getting into it. We got the card. So Clawsaurus. Play after you stand on a Clawsaurus. Swap any two standing Bakugan. Literally, you just swap the Bakugan. That's really cool. But yo, look at the design for it, man. That looks sick. It has the light shining from the back too. That's awesome. That looks so cool. Yeah, it shows it in the ball form. And just so imagine if a light was shining from up here. Dude, that's dope. That's so dope. And then the wings sticking out right there. It's like if they were sticking out at this point kinda. But yeah, overall still a really awesome design. And then well yeah, there's double Clawsaurus cards, so we'll get into those. They're both Clawsauruses. But yeah, I guess yeah, it's a Super Assault, but it's not an evolution Super Assault. It's an interesting case. But yeah, because other Bakugan is oh, it evolves from this, and that's the only way you can play them with a Super Assault. But this is one of the special cases where you're that's not the case. You can just roll it right out. But Copper Sword, and it's the same one for both of them. Okay, but Copper Bakugan Battle Gear give their printed G power an extra time. So that's pretty cool. Double bonus for the Battle Gear for Copper. 60, 0, 200, 140, 190. Biggest boost for Subterra. And you see Gorum right there. Or not Gorum. Cordum. There we go. Cordum right there, looking really, really sick, man. And having its battle gear on the back of it. But yeah, so now we got to get into the Bakugan themselves. So we got Clawsaurus here and Haos and Ventus. I might as well just open it and show it off. So the claws actually open up when you put it on the card, man. And it looks so sick. So, yeah, you got like the cream color for the Haos version. These claws both just sticking out, man. Like, look at that. Like, kind of spring-loaded. Just so cool. Like I said, Gundalian Invaders, they got really creative with the Bakugan designs, man. And Clawsaurus right there, you see the head for it, like the eyes and such. Then you see like the crazy just vice in the front. This would be terrifying to see. For real, like a giant monster, like kind of scorpion, alien scorpion Bakugan in real life. That would be wild. But yeah, overall, looks really sick having the orange patterns right there, like kind of the zigzag lightning patterns. With like the yellow orange. Got the same yellow orange for the tail part right there. Got these claws right there, like the clamps on the side, and then the Baku, it's called the Bakuvice because like the vice grip with it, in the front. Yeah, and I think they got either they inspired one another or got inspiration one did from the other. But Clawsaurus and Zoomfa, because Zoomfa, the way it opens, it's like the same thing, like these points, like on the side, the wheels and such. They just like shoot to the front like how Clawsaurus does. So maybe they inspired one another. But yeah, so now we got to see the G power. I'm gonna guess like 800 something. If it's not like in a super assault like evolution or anything.
I'm guessing 710.
740.
Oh my goodness!
It was close. Knight's on it with his guesses, man. This man also catches like a crazy amount of shiny Pokemon. It's ridiculous. I don't know how he does it. His shiny luck is freaking bonkers. It's nuts. But yeah, so the way to close it up is oh yeah, I already pushed that in. There you go. So you push this in, and then you push these 2 points back. And then all these go in, and then the top part for the tail. And I think we just got to mess with it a little bit. There we go. So Haos Clawsaurus in the closed ball form, looking really, really sick, man. Overall, just such an interesting design with it for sure. Got a little bit of like the yellow and the yellow-orange on the outside. But yeah, still in general, looks so sick, man. And the Haos attribute symbol right there. So then, we got the Ventus version, with having all of the green with it, the Ventus green, having the white for the eyes, dude. It looks terrifying like that, just glowing white eyes. And then on the actual clamps for the vice, you got a little bit of white right there, Ventus symbol right there. The tail having some of that like blue-green, like the metallic blue-green that they enjoyed using for like the first era of Ventus. You got some on the inside as well. It doesn't pop as much as like the Haos version, but it still looks really sick. They used white on the inside actually, so that does look really, really cool. And silver for those parts on the vice. But yeah, you want to take a guess at its G power?
760 maybe, or yeah, 760.
I'll guess 800 again, cause yeah. What the hell? 750. This he's good with his guesses, I'm telling you. I'm just guesstimating, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of the Bakugan getting above like 800, but yeah. He's a strong boy though, even though they got to like 1300 plus. Well, like 1,000 plus, I'll say, up to 1,300 with the super assaults for Gundalian Invaders. But I mean, right out of the gate, now I see why it's usable out of the gate, because, it doesn't have the craziest G power with it. They tried to keep balance with it, but by this point, it was already, like, everything before was basically just outclassed like crazy. And then, like, it got even crazier during Titanium Surge, because even stuff during Gundalian Invaders was outclassed, and it was wild, man. But yeah, it became much more pay to win. At least with the reboot, Bakugan from the first era are still, from the first season, are still usable for sure. He's in there, like, doing a meditative dance or something. You're going to see the video and probably laugh at it. But yeah, he's like, I got anchor arms. But yeah. Anyways, push the middle point in. Same thing. Push these back. All those in. And then my popper's barking downstairs, but it's all good. And and then the top part. But there it is, man. Ventus Clawsaurus in the closed ball form, looking really, really sick, dude. Like I said, overall, they just got really creative with the Gundalian Invaders Bakugan with their designs and stuff. It was really, really awesome to see. Like, Bakugan quality-wise, I love Gundalian Invaders because, you know, like with New Vestroya, they had some awesome design Bakugan. Just some of them, like, having difficulties closing and everything. And, you know, the original era, just nostalgia and everything with them, but yeah, they had really awesome designs too. But Gundalian Invaders, they really tested out like the limits of the Bakugan, like taking up like crazy space with like long Bakugan, like long fly and such, and also Clawsaurus because it's a big boy. You know, just all the different types of Bakugan, like Baku Zoom, Baku Cyclone, Baku Bull, Baku Tremor, just all the different gimmicks they had for Gundalian Invaders. It was really awesome, man. I'd say that was the peak of the first era when it came to the overall designs of the Bakugan. But yeah, Titanium Surge Bakugan were still really, really sick. Just Gundalian Invaders got so creative with it, man. And plus having Bakugan Dimensions around too gave it some big time points as well. But yeah, so anyways, now it is time for the opening action. You want to count it down, Knight?
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I tried to roll them both out. It'll be crazy. I'm gonna try to roll them both out at the same time and see if I can actually get them to land. All right, let's try this again. If I can get them lined up and oh, you rolled right in front. All right, back roll. Neither one of them wants to open. Okay, I'm gonna try to be a cool kid and get them to open. Oh no. Maybe spin roll. You want a spin roll? You don't want a spin roll. How about you? You do. And yo, that was sick the way it opened. All right. Well, now I gotta get the Haos version. Oh, I got robbed. Come on. That was super anticlimactic. It didn't even open. Come on. Or not. All right. Well, that works. You're going to see that and be like, that's why there was a long pause. Oh, man. But yeah, so there's Clawsaurus. Clawsaurus takes up the entire gate card, man, when it extends out. And when it extends out, too, it can use those points. It's kind of like how the... it's got like the Bury Beyond OS Press kind of gimmick with it. When it shoots out, when it opens, you know, well, in this case, you don't roll at the same time as your opponent. But like if it was like tech rules and you both roll out at the same time, yeah, you could use it. You could use it though to try to get a critical KO. Like if you roll it and you land close enough to your opponent, and then somehow like the Vice actually manages to push them off the gate card. It's not gonna be easy because you see that right there. Like it literally just, it's like it's giving it a hug. He's like, hug me, brother. Some Drake and Josh crap or something. Hug me, brother. But yeah, you know, overall, both of them looking really, really sick, dude. And like I said, they take up the entire gate card. So they're just like, yeah, this is my gate card. Bah. Bah, Felicia, get up out my house. But yeah, guys, so anyways, that's going to do it for this epic double unboxing on these awesome Bakugan original era legacy. You already know. The classic Gundalian Invaders, Bakuvice Super Assault, Ventus, and Haos Clawsaurus. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. And like I said, if you're interested in old school products, hit up Can. The link to his page is in the description. You already know. Really, really awesome seller. Really, really awesome dude. And yeah, in general, being able to get like old school Bakugan new in box is just wild, man. Opening them up, getting that 10-year-old air smell. But yeah, anyways, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off, along with your boy Knight. Yes. We'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.